Okay, part 2. Time to get us a rune. Just want to blink across these light fixtures there to get over to that vent. And you can drop down without taking any damage, and you just go and choke this guy out, or accidentally try and block a non-existent attack, which will happen from time to time. I really don't understand why your assassination range is greater than your choking range. I mean, it both involves the neck, so. But whatever. So there's a couple guards patrolling that you want to keep an eye out for, but I was able to just walk up to the door. And as I said in earlier videos, the guard patrols and their actions are fairly randomized, so you never really quite know what the bastards are going to do. So here we find an overseer taunting a shackled up Martin. So you can just sneak up right behind this guy and choke him out.
Is that true? Or is it the itching that...
For some reason I felt it was necessary to hide his body even though there's no one else around. You can just leave him where he is. It doesn't matter, I don't think.
What a sight.
So you go up there and pull the lever.
Alright, I won't be of any help here.
And then off to the right here is a little stack of crap that you can pile up to get around the edge of the building.
I was just reading in the archive about the heretics of Brad. It sounds painful. Have you ever seen the ritual? I've never seen.
So this next guard I take out, this is a save that I had to reload quite a few times. And if you try the technique that I use here, a lot of the time you'll get spotted. But really, it's the best way to do it, I think. I don't know. You just got to keep reloading the save. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but there are worse things.
Remember the 7 strictures, and you never need worry about such matters. I will.
It's better than having to reload the save, stop the video capture, delete the file, wait for the save to load, start video capture again. It's just an extra step in the process. So there are 2 guards talking that you can hear, but only one of them actually comes out to this area that you have to worry about. This is another time when a guy like pulls out a sword just for the fuck of it. It makes me nervous.
I'll write to her again. She has to see.
And he's out. And I'm gonna ditch him under there just in case another guy wants to come by. Now, I thought I had enough runes to upgrade Blink, but I won't do that until I get to the meeting room later. But you can waste some of your mana, and then Blink up here. You just got to use the light pole to get up. And now it's time to get in here to the office of the High Overseer and start neutralizing some guards. I always like to start with the archives.
Back to the beginning. It was Martin's plot to break him out of Coldridge Prison. That's clear.
That was ridiculously close.
The one man feared throughout the Empire. He's as skilled as they say. He got through there with half the watch looking for him.
And you always want to make sure you're hiding the guys that you take out in here pretty well, because a lot of guards tend to pass through the archive area. And you can get back up onto the bookshelves without blinking by climbing up that one. Although, getting across these can almost blow your cover.
Not to the flooded district, surely. Or did he?
So wait for him to calm the fuck down, save your game, and
The
get ready to
sewers
take
are
out a
rats
couple of
nest.
guys.
And once he reached...
And submission. And that's all the guys that are going to be in this area for right now. So before you leave the archives, make sure you go and check out the book about the Heretics brand. That does not work. And now it's time to take out some of the guys out in the hallway. It's probably advisable to just to blink between those. And I could have taken that guy out there, but I didn't know how long it was going to be before he turned around, so... It's always best to err on the side of caution. That whole spiel about the boldest measures are the safest is a giant crock of shit. And I'm going to take this guy into the archives. Put him in my favorite little corner. Hey now. Seems like a good time to save. And that was completely unintentional, but it worked out. And I believe the guy is like right behind me right now. There's me looking for him. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, he's right fucking there. Alright. That's not the last time that I get surprised by a guard in that same area. You gotta watch out, because the game sort of seems to spawn them in there, and that's an area that you do have to go through. I decided to go in here and loot this area and grab the brand itself, because every time I've tried to brand Campbell in the chair, or every time I put him in the chair and then go grab the brand, it seems to spawn in one of the captain's watch guards, whatever they're called. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of that now. And these hallways are clear, so I'm just sort of running around. And I'm going to go to the meeting room. There's some coins on the floor that you can grab. And then the rune is just up on the wall there.
She'll be found. My men are searching district by district.
And you go and spill the drinks.
Callista's a resourceful one. Probably found.
And I go ahead and upgrade Blink to the second level there, and then blink up onto this ledge.
I'll come straight to you. Time for drinks. I hope you won't be long. We'll make this business pass all the quicker. The servants must have been in here. Let me see. It seems I have the wrong one. Not that one. No. Ah, here we are. Now if you'll join me. Men will come get you when we're finished. Keep each other entertained in the meantime.
I don't understand how this got so unpleasant.
So they'll come in here and they'll notice the drinks are spilled, and then Campbell's like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to kill you some other way then."
Thank you.
He's really subtle and tactful like that.
I owe you an apology, Captain. This is hardly the hospitality I planned for you. Well, time to do this the hard way.
What was that, Campbell?
Never mind. It's a stroke of luck for you, Captain. I'm forced to break out the real vintage. Leave the men here. We'll have to
Yeah, and he's even more tactful, and he's like, "Yeah, I was gonna give you some
Very
shit
well,
wine."
Campbell. As long as we get this little dispute settled.
So let them get a little bit ahead of you, and they will proceed to isolate themselves quite nicely. If you try to hit them both with sleep darts in there, guards will rush in and fuck your whole gig up. And then right there, oh, alright, Overseer. But he's pretty easy to take care of.
Probably rats. Nasty things are into everything.
So I'm just going to go ahead and blink down right by the door, following behind these two guys. Get down to the bottom of the stairwell and then save. And wait for Martin or Campbell to start heading over to that, and then choke out Callista's uncle, and then choke out Campbell. And you want to take Campbell and then just ditch him in this room here. Put him down where he gets his freak on. And there's some coins to grab. As well as a rune and there's something I picked up there that you can sell, like a cigarette case or something. And with that out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and save and start working on saving this guy.
Overseer Stern.
Now there's a guard up on the stairs now. I know because he detected me like 3 times. And like everyone, he really just cannot resist the draw of the map of the building that he works in and should know pretty well. Just has to look at it. He's like, oh, I'm here. Now you got to be careful getting back down to where he is, because there's some shit down here that you can knock over that will get the attention of everyone in the other room. Apparently you can't climb while you're carrying a body, so I just sort of sneak around, wishing for the best. Hey now. I'm going to set him down there and go take care of that guy. After saving, of course. Now you got to be careful trying to use sleep darts on the overseers, because they've got those masks that will deflect any projectiles. Of course, now this dude's like nowhere to be found. I honestly don't remember where I meet up with the guy at this point. There he is.
I know you're here.
Yeah, after shit goes down in the meeting room, everyone's on high alert for no apparent reason, even though you've done nothing to raise any alarms. Now it's back to the matter at hand. So you've just got to follow this ledge around the building, which will take you to the side where there's a dumpster that you hide him in. But there are 2 guards down there that you've got to watch out for. Though I think it's possible that if you drop down there, even if they would have seen you, they might not. I don't know. It's not really worth taking a risk for. And the way that these two guys patrol makes it kind of a pain in the ass to neutralize them after you've dropped him off. But you blink down there to avoid taking any damage, drop him off, and then you gotta deal with these two fucking guys. But this is the end of part 2. I will see you in part 3.